Colleen Ballinger is back at it again. This is the third time I'm trying to shoot this video. The universe does not want me to make this Colleen Ballinger video. So if you guys are watching it, please leave it a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me out so much with the algorithm. Okay, so Colleen Ballinger basically made a video responding to her drama, making fun of it. I don't even want to call it drama because it's like much more serious than that. But she made this video, and shout out to Spill Some Tea With Me because they posted this on their social media. So here we go, roll it.
Guys, I'm a country singer now. Hello, 3 chords. Now I can ride a bridge to my okay. We can talk about pregnancy, cause that's usually all I talk about. Or maybe we can talk about Miranda. We can talk about my kids, you see. Or maybe we could even talk about your mama. Be boring. You guys, I am just a songwriter. It's good for me to learn a new instrument because I should definitely not be allowed to touch a ukulele ever again. I ruined that one. Anyway.
Okay, so in the comment section of the video, here's what some people had to say. You guys, wow, a year later and still zero accountability, just poking fun at it and further hurting the victims. The way I got physically lift my jaw off the floor. I have never been left so speechless. This is so cringe. And those were just some of the nice comments that were left about it. I think this is, in my opinion, this is a sign Colleen Ballinger is narcissistic. And if you guys don't know, let me give you like a breakdown. She might be a covert narcissist, but here we go.
In order for somebody to be considered narcissistic, there are several distinct and identifiable features that go along with that are in play. For example, highly narcissistic people are very controlling, they're very self-absorbed, they have attitudes of entitlement, they have low levels of empathy, they're users and manipulators, they have what we call alternate reality, they just kind of make up things to suit their narrative as they go along. They must be superior, they have a pathological defensiveness because they're so busy propping up a false self. Those are the features that we talk about when we refer to narcissism. Now, some people are so out there and they're so overt in the way that they display their narcissism, they don't leave a whole lot of room to the imagination. There's a whole category, though, of narcissism that we refer to as covert narcissism because all of those ingredients are inside that person, but you don't necessarily see it right up front. And these individuals can go quite some time in the way that they engage with people, covering it up, only to find out later on that those characteristics have been there for the duration. And so you're over there thinking, well, why didn't I see it? And how do you detect if somebody truly is a covert narcissist? Now, there's one enormous way that you can tell if a person is a covert narcissist, and it's simply this. Their external persona is very inconsistent with their behind-the-scenes persona in private. That's how you're going to tell. These individuals have, it's like they have 2 different ways of doing things. Going to see and measure, and then 2, what people behind the scenes actually see. Now,
okay, I'll have to say this, right? As I think that Colleen Ballinger, views must be low, girl. Views must be bottom of the barrel, low the house, for her to basically drum up this, knowing that drama channels, T channels, boom, 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 are going to make videos about it. And it really is sad and disheartening, the fact that, like, you would think that she wants to get away from that stigma and what people think about her, but then here she is again, bringing it up, so now people are talking about it. So it's really not a good look for her from a PR marketing standpoint. You want to get away from people calling you a pedo, and then here she is bringing it up. Again, she could have just apologized to the victims and move on, but nope, she basically is double downing on what, to me, this is a slap in the face on top of many slap in the faces, and her double downing again. So I think the whole thing is just not a good look for her. I really don't. I think this is just bad. I'm gonna go in with my Chanel setting powder, and I'm gonna I feel like there's like a little bit of, I've been in makeup for such a long time, so I filming videos all day, and so I just like, sometimes I can see the makeup like pushing through like the oils and stuff, and so when I use the Chanel setting powder, it just sucks up all the oil. So give me like a more like matte look. And I'm at home, because some people you can just use like a translucent powder that you would take home, but I have the setting powder here, so I have a lot of it too. Anyways, all that to say this is I just feel really bad for Colleen Ballinger. Actually, I don't. I'm trying to humanize and just be like a nice person, but I kind of just like at this point I find it hard to feel bad for her, especially when she does this time and time and time and time again. Okay, first she was counting rocks, okay, and then she was showing her baby online, and not to mention her ukulele video that did her no favors, and then she's coming out with this again. In my opinion, I almost feel like Colleen Ballinger is like missing some of the attention. Can we just say that? Like this literally is a cry for attention from Colleen Ballinger. I'm trying to find my brush here because I got this. I've been really loving the Hermes lipstick lately, and this is a shade. It says Rouge Hermes. It's Rose Incense. I think it's such a pretty natural color for me. Like I really like it. But anyways, I'll see if I can find the brush. I probably use my fingers. Like when all else fails, just like use your finger in the house. And I really prefer, here's the color. I really prefer using a brush to apply lipstick. I just feel like I feel more bougie when I do it, and I have like more control, so I can just get the lipstick, dab, and then just kind of paint it on. It just feels so much better. Anyways, all that to say this, I'm sorry guys, I get sidetracked. I'm 80. I'll link it down below in the YouTube shop. For Colleen Ballinger to make a video like this now, on top of all the things that have been made about her, the slap in the faces, her to just sweep it underneath the rug like it's no big deal. And it was a big deal, because all Colleen Ballinger had to do is get on camera and just admit to what was going on. She just literally had to admit to it, like, hey, this was wrong, I want to apologize, I'm going to do better, I want to start up some type of donation and give to a charity and stuff, but nothing. And this another time for her to do that. I remember the Colleen Ballinger ukulele video dropped in the summer, and it was like a big deal. Everyone was talking about it, and here we are again another summer, and she's just like, you know, talking about jokes about it, about her ukulele thing, and it was a poking the bear. And it was, again, like, in some weird way, she's, like, letting people know that she doesn't care. So why should you? But people do care. And people aren't gonna, like, people aren't gonna forget about Colleen Ballinger. And it really leaves, like, you can look at it, to some people, I don't really know that many, you can look at it as, like, hey, it's really not big of a deal. She's just, like, poking fun at the whole situation. But, like, in the court of public opinion, Colleen Ballinger is not really well liked because of this past actions. Like, can you imagine going to the Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx, and call people or stuff, you're that lady ukulele video, and da-da-da-da. Like, it's not like something good to remember her by. I don't even think she leaves the house, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think she leaves the house. It's just weird. Like, it really hurt her pockets when she was canceling tour dates and shows. And it's just like, when it comes to the internet, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, when it comes to the internet, it's talk of the town for like 2 weeks, and by the third week, people forget about it. We moved on to something else, okay? In this case, Colleen Ballinger, in that situation, will forever leave a beauty mark on her career, because if she comes out with more things, people are going to come for her. They're going to be like, hey, you know what? I remember you had did X, Y, Z. I don't want to support you. And at the end of the day, people vote with their wallets. So whenever she can't sell out tour dates and she can't sell out merch or music, that's the sign that people have just given up on Colleen Ballinger until she properly apologizes. And even then, people are still going to say that it's fake the house, that she only apologized because it was her in her pockets. All that to say this is that Colleen Ballinger I think she ruined herself. And I always say that the only person who can cancel you is you. And she canceled herself because she should have swiftly and quickly made an apology video. She could have, but she didn't do that. She came out with a ukulele song. And now, a year later, she is making fun of the ukulele video. And it's just not a good look. It's just really not. So anyway, it doesn't matter what I think about all this drama. What do you guys think about Colleen Ballinger making this response a year later? I will really want to know, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who watches this videos, who gives a like and a comment and shares. It means so much to me. I appreciate you so much. I don't want to be like that type of YouTuber who, like, takes it for granted. It's not missed upon me. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.